Okay, we're driving along in western Minnesota. Here's an airplane going overhead. Looks like he's either going to do something over that field. Oh yeah, there's a little grass runway in that field. There he goes. Down, down, down. So we're in western Minnesota, almost in North Dakota. Things really have opened up. We've lost a lot of our woodsy type terrain, and we're getting into more of open fields and meadows. Pretty soon we'll be hitting more of the plains. Kind of exciting to watch the terrain change as we go. So we're heading west on US2. This happens to be a section that's divided, so there's 2 lanes one way and 2 lanes the other. Most of the way it's been just, a 2-lane road. So we'll see how things progress here. This is Sunday traffic. I don't know. But we are hitting the open terrain of the grasslands. Beautiful day with blue sky, puffy clouds, 78 degrees on Steve's dash. It's quite pleasant. We're going to head west and see how far we get into North Dakota today. Okay, we are in East Grand Forks, Minnesota, and we are crossing into North Dakota, into Grand Forks. As soon as we go over this bridge, it's going to be goodbye to Minnesota and hello to North Dakota. Oh, here comes a big Brinkley. Hello, Brinkley. We'll let you get in. Boy, landscape sure changed coming out of the woods in north central Minnesota this morning at Winnie Dam. There we go, North Dakota. There's the river. I believe that's called the Red River. And now we are in Grand Forks, North Dakota. Well, we're in North Dakota. I get used to seeing from horizon to horizon. Flat, 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 and more flat. We've been to South Dakota before, but not North Dakota. Oh, there's some bumps. So we're headed to a little state park. We're going to see if we get a spot there for the night. It's called Turtle River, just out of Grand Forks. I think we're going to relax for the rest of the day. Not feeling quite up to snuff. So this will be kind of nice. Here, let me get past the doorpost. There's the beautiful fields. We've been watching some of the combine companies harvesting. And boy, the clouds and clouds of the chaff and the wheat, I guess, as they're harvesting is just humongous. But there's no wind today at all, which is really nice for driving. But there's no wind, and so these poor guys driving these tractors are just billowing in clouds, and none of it blows away. So it's kind of impressive. We found a cluster of trees in all the flat farm fields, and sure enough, this is the state park called Turtle River. So it's kind of like a little valley with a river in it, probably full of turtles. What do you think? There's the sign and the entrance off US2. And it winds its way down. We'll have to find our way. There's evidently 2 loops to the campground. Oh, look at that pretty little pond. I think it's part of the river. Little tree-lined roads. Cornfields out that way. Turtle River State Park. So Let's see what we can find here. Well, this certainly is pretty, winding in along the side of the creek through all the shady trees. We're getting reflection on the window. Bridge over the river. I believe that would be Turtle River. There's a park ranger. Campsites to the right. So we're going to get a lay of the land here. It looks like there's 20 or 30 campsites available. Well, we got all set up on site number 68 up in the North Loop. That's the one we chose. It was kind of shaded, and it still has a northern exposure for the Starlink. All these sites are kind of a pull-through style, which is a little different for a state park. So when we got here, it was about 80, 81 degrees, and the sun was coming in through the windshield. So we added our insulated windshield cover to help keep some of the heat out of the rig, at least until we got things cooled down with the air conditioning. But it's kind of a nice little private area here with shrubbery all around. Our campsite, you really don't see anybody else. And we put out the awning to keep the sun off the side of the rig and turned on the air conditioning. We got a nice little firebox here with a cooking grate. Steve took out a couple of the lawn chairs already. I can hear the cicadas buzzing. We haven't been having those in Wisconsin. We got the Starlink set up, found a patch of sky up there to the north. And I think we're going to get some supper going next.